Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how I changed out this old doorbell transformer for a brand new one. These doorbell transformers can be hard to find around the house. This one was in my unfinished area of my basement between a couple floor joists. They're oftentimes also found in garages or just somewhere in the basement, usually an unfinished space. These doorbell transformers reduce the voltage going to your doorbell. So that way if it rains or water gets on your doorbell for some reason, somebody won't get electrocuted. So it's really important to have one of these. Mine went bad. I could tell because my Ring doorbell camera was not working. So I needed to come down here, find my transformer. Obviously this one's a very old unit, and get this thing swapped out. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The first thing you have to do is make sure the power is turned off. You can see me doing that in this video right now. I'm using an electrical voltage tester. Once I've figured out where my power is in my box, I flip that switch, I turn it off, and then I have this replacement video doorbell transformer here that I got from my local hardware store. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I put a link to this doorbell transformer and my voltage tester and any other supplies and materials I use in the description of this video below. Make sure that when you're buying your new transformer that you check the voltage on it compared to the voltage rates on your old transformer and make sure that those two match up. You'll see here's my brand new transformer. It has a black, white, and green wire. It looks a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. The black wire is going to be your hot, the white is your neutral, and the green is your ground wire. Okay, bear with me here as I have this set up in the unfinished section of my basement. But all I'm going to do is take these wire nuts off and separate my connections from my old transformer here, separating the connections for the hot, the neutral, and if there was a ground wire here, which I do not see. Then on the front, I guess you would call it the front of this transformer, there are two wires that just detach using a Phillips head screwdriver. These smaller wires that are coming out the front of the transformer are the lower voltage wires that run to the doorbell. So we're going to detach these two wires as well. And now I can take my old transformer off and start working on getting my new transformer attached. Okay, now that we have the old transformer detached, we're going to connect the new transformer. You can see I've taken the cover plate off of the electrical box and attached it to the back of this transformer with that nut. So that way it can screw into the electrical box after I have all my wires connected. I'll show you how that works here in a second. But all I'm going to do is connect my like wires. So my white neutral wires will connect together. I put those wires together, I twist them together. Using needle nose pliers is a great idea here. And then I'm going to connect them with that wire nut, making sure that the connection is tight and it's not going to go loose once I push this all up into the electrical box. I'm going to repeat that process with my black or my hot wires, connecting those two together, twisting them together, and connecting with a wire nut as well. I do not have a green ground wire coming from my electrical box, so I'm just going to cap this off as well by itself. You can see I drop it there. Mistakes do happen. I'm going to cap this green ground wire. If my electrical box was metal, I would screw the green ground wire into the electrical box. But this electrical box that I'm working with is plastic, so there's no need for me to screw the ground wire into the electrical box. After I have those three capped, I'm going to push them back into my electrical box carefully, trying to make sure I do not break any of those connections I've just worked so hard to attach together. And then after I push all my wires back up, I'm going to screw my outlet cover back into place, which is going to hold this transformer exactly where I need it. Okay, screw that outlet cover back in place. That's going to hold my transformer in place with the wires tucked neatly and safely inside. And now all I need to do is connect my two low voltage wires to the output of this transformer. Again, these will run to the doorbell, and they will take the high voltage and transform them into lower voltage to keep everybody safe on the outside of my front door. Again, I think a great tool to use here are needle nose pliers to get that little curve on these wires, and then you're just going to screw these tightly in place like so. After getting all my wires connected, I just need to go back to my electrical box, turn my power back on, and test out my doorbell. Immediately, my doorbell started working and has been working great ever since. I hope this video helped a lot of people out. This is a project that many homeowners might be intimidated to do and not realize just how easy it is. If you enjoyed the video and you found it helpful, hit that like button, and I always appreciate people subscribing to my channel.